Yes.
Hi, and welcome to the High Vibe Tribe. We go live on Fridays at 5. I am Susan Shatzer, your host, and so excited to bring you another one of our members. Her name is Janie Lynn, and she hails from Phoenix, Arizona, here in the United States. She is one amazing, super powerful, and extremely potent woman of magnitude. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Janie has been communicating with the energetic realms for more than 40 years. As a facilitator, speaker, and 3-time #1 international best-selling author, she's a master energy tuner and podcast host. Janie brings you into alignment with your purpose so you can take inspired action shared with your brilliance and monetize your gifts. Janie and her celestial team of angels, guides, animals, extraterrestrials, and elementals collaborate in achieving this by integrating light codes with shift and upgrade and integrate you with the codes, bringing you into alignment with your business, with your relationships, with your finances, health, and your purpose. She does this multidimensionally and exponentially. Please help me welcome Janie Lynn. Yay, Janie!
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yeah, it is truly an honor. I know that when you and I, we've known each other for many years.
Yeah.
And I just felt this calling to do like an all call for, my women and men of magnitude. And you responded. And it was interesting to see who chose this and who didn't choose it.
Yeah.
Because just wait till you see what we're going to be doing and creating. And Janie, you're a huge gift to the group. So tell me a little bit about who you are and tell us about the codes. What are these light codes?
So the light codes they're phenomenal. They came to me, I would say about 4 years ago, off and on. But what they do is when I'm doing an energy tuning on somebody, so I do my energy tuning long distance. I don't think I've ever actually done it in person with somebody.
No, long distance, is that considered remote?
Remote, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So one of the times I was doing that, they just popped in. I didn't ask for it. It just showed up. And it's similar to people who talk light language or something like that. I mean, it just, one day it shows up and they're like, blah, and they talk all this language, right? So it was just one day it showed up while I was doing a healing session, and it was well, that was really cool. So I just started playing with it. And then the more I played with it, the more it showed up. And it actually shows up in different colors and stuff for me. But it's codes similar to what light language symbols that people have been drawing. So it's a code that comes in and it shifts, it activates, and then it integrates and changes people's lives.
Yeah, amazingly changed. So would you share a couple experiences that people have had? What could people get from working with you and with the light codes?
Okay, cool. So the very first time I used it was on a really good friend of mine who had been in a motorcycle accident. He had every bone in his body broken. And so I was working on him before I went to bed one night, and that's when the codes first came in. And I called him the next day because I had no idea what was going on. I was like, it's fun. Let's play with that. So when I called him the next day, he's like, I don't know what you did. He said, but the doctors at the hospital had to remind him to take his meds because he had no pain. It was gone.
That's unheard of, unbelievable, on a miracle level.
And I was like, I facilitated that? Ooh.
How much fun is that, right? What else?
Yeah, what else? Another place I use it is in relationships. I've had a gentleman that was looking for his soulmate, and she showed up within 3 days. Pretty cool.
Let's not waste any time, right? People have been waiting decades, and it's that fast.
yeah, so it really exponentializes and makes me aware of like, be careful what you ask for, because if we light code it, it's going to show up now, not like in 2 years or 4 years, but now. Another place where it's been really fun to play with it is in people's business, finding their purpose and then actually having their business take off. Um, and sometimes like I had a friend's business pop in. I had a like 10 or 20-second conversation with it, and he had been like not able to pay his cell phone bill or his utilities, or he was broke. And he messaged me and he goes, I had 6 paying clients today. All of my bills are paid. And since then, so this was a few years ago, his business has never slowed down. So what I'm seeing with this is that things don't go backwards. They just keep with a forward motion as long as you're in alignment with your purpose.
Yeah, it continues to increase and move in forward direction, and you're not actually creating from the past.
Exactly.
That is so cool. And thank you so much for honoring that with yourself. So many times when people get things that, like you said, it just popped in and it showed up and it was these colors and symbols. A lot of times people will shut it down.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You like stepped into it. So incredible. Thank you.
It's fun. And I will be honest, it took me a few years to acknowledge it. But the thing is, this is why I'm teaching people to be in alignment with their purpose now, because when you're not, your body gets sick, your life goes upside down, and literally everything falls apart so that you can fall it back together.
Yeah, I can kind of feel like the puzzle pieces have all fallen out, and we're like going, oh, wait, there's one. And we pick it up and we're getting some glue. And then we're like, put it back. Okay, there's a piece. Oh, wait, I have a missing piece over here.
Yeah. But when you have something that phenomenal pop in for you to utilize and share and help others with, and then you ignore it, your life falls apart in a really big way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm not the only one.
No, yeah, I get that. So is this like when you talk about like the round peg in the square hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how it's like you just keep trying to jam it in there and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a round hole over there. Oh, let me go try my round peg in the round hole. Oh, if I acknowledge this, oh, check out how much easier it is.
Yeah, the universe gave me this awesome gift. What if I use it?
Thank you, Janie, so much. Thank you for sharing
You are so welcome.
your
Thank
super
you.
magic powers. Oh my goodness. We cannot wait. So if you are not a member now of the High Vibe Tribe group, you have got to get yourself there. As well as we're going to be launching our very first one, May 15th, Friday the 15th. I have to write it down because I have like all these numbers that are jotted around. But Friday
Dates are all moored together.
and you'll get to meet all 6 of us. We're all going to share a little bit about who we are, what we do, and how we can contribute to you. So until we get to meet you there, and hopefully in person someday, ciao for now. Bye.